Top of the day to you. My name is Katuk. The name of this podcast is Catch It, A New Perception. I hope you have begun to catch a new perception, or I hope you continue to catch a new perception. I attempt to, most every day, upon awakening, I ask the Creator to guide my thoughts, my words, and my actions, and I ask that I be of service to everyone I meet. Attempting to be of service means to be of service in their mind, not in my mind. To do something for them, to be kind. What if you woke up tomorrow morning and you realized you could be anything in the world? Would you decide to be kind? Would you decide to be generous? If you could be anything in the world because of a decision you make, would you decide to be of service to everyone you meet? When I was first asked to observe everyone and judge no one, observe everything and judge nothing, it made sense to me. I knew I needed to include myself on that. That I needed to stop condemning myself. I needed to be kind to myself. If I want to be known as a kind person, as a generous person with my time, possibly with my money, if I want to be known as kind and generous, I must take actions that are kind and generous and of service. And one day I may be known as that. What if that was my identity? Identity, purpose, and direction. Those things are essential. Identity, purpose, and direction. I want to be able to be known in this lifetime, and after I make that long journey and return to that mystery, I want to be known as a kind, generous, selfless human being. Not to the point where I take things away. I believe I have spoke on this podcast in other episodes about the idea of being of service, and also how I don't necessarily want to be selfish. I need to take care of, do self-care and take care of myself, not be selfish. And I can be generous at the same time I'm doing self-care. I can choose to be kind. Think about an old song I used to listen to a little bit. I haven't heard it in a little while. And one of the lines is, "What do you mean I'm not kind? Just not your kind." Well, I don't know that means the same thing to me as it once did, but it makes me smile when I think of it. Because what I see as kind may or may not be the way that other people see it. It may be with a smile, it may be with laughter, it may be with a handshake, it may be looking someone in the eyes and welcoming them. Whether that's into a circle or maybe even at my job. There's certain people, they don't look me in the eyes when I look at them. And there's other people, you can tell how they appreciate it when you look them in the eyes. Those people I think, would believe I am being kind when I look them in the eyes. I can see the appreciation. So there's much I have to learn about all of this. And I also think that I'm doing the very best I can with all of it. Each and every day, upon awakening, I like to begin my day. And after I say a simple prayer, ask for some help from the Creator, I go into a routine where I do some yoga and I do some meditation. Now, for those of you that are prejudiced, after a short prayer, I get out of bed and I stretch and then I sit quiet. Now, I've talked about these things in other episodes when it comes to the prejudices against those words of meditation and yoga. It just happens to be some formal words I put on stretching and sitting quiet. Call it what you will. Please don't be prejudiced against the terminology I use. Find terminology that works for you. If you don't like the term the Creator or the mystery, use terminology in your mind that you can relate to. Be kind to me. So I do my very best when I begin my day with prayer, with yoga, with meditation, with patience for myself. Being able to be patient with others is being kind today. Being able to be patient with myself and others is being generous. There are many things within an action where I am layering in things I have spoke about through different episodes of this podcast. When I am being patient, I am showing love. I'm showing respect. I don't have to push my way to the front of the line. I don't have to get angry at someone that cuts me off when I'm on my motorcycle and they didn't see me. I can be generous and wave and smile. I can look up and say thank you. The universe takes care of me one more time. That mystery, my spirit guides, they all took care of me. And I go on my merry way. Nobody hit me when I was in that lane. Is that being generous? Is that being kind? Now, to me, it is. That's doing the best I can do. And that's what I've attempted to do for so long. I know at times I'll tell my children, I always did the best I could when you were younger. Sometimes today I do better because I know better. I think the terminology that I use around those types of things are important. I do my very best to be able to carry a good heart, to walk as a good relative, to be the best grandfather I can be when I have the opportunity to be a grandfather, to be the best uncle I can be when I have an opportunity to be an uncle. Sometimes that's with my biological nieces and nephews. Sometimes that's around that sacred fire where people are showing me some respect as an elder and they refer to me as uncle. And there is great honor in that. That terminology means something to me. So I do my very best every single day. When I'm having a not so good day, my head spiraling down, Emotionally, I don't feel that good. Something gets in my head and starts taking me down that rabbit hole. It's dangerous. I still do the best I can do. And when I take the action and I tell myself, today's going to be another great day, I stop spiraling down. I take the best action I can. When I'm not feeling emotionally well, and I don't really want to go to work, it has nothing to do with me going to work. I have done many things that I haven't wanted to do because I'm willing to do it. That is doing my best. By taking action I don't want to do. Somebody will say, I don't want to go to work, so I just called in. I don't always want to go to work either. I don't call in. I show up at work. I do my best. That's all I can do. I do the best I can do in every relationship that I have. Some of those are work relationships. Some of those are friendships. Some of those are people I love with all my heart. People that I have committed my life to in the sense that I will be here for them. Whether that's my children or my grandchildren. Whether that's my wife. Whether that's a friend who I walk through this lifetime with that I may call a brother. Whether that's one of my siblings. People I do ceremony with. Who have become relatives. Who have become an ate, a lakshi, a kola, a brother, an uncle, a friend. When I call them by name as uncle, ate means father, the one who named me, the one who adopted me into his family, his tioshpai. Tioshpai is an extended family. So there's many things that I can do where I do my best. I use certain terminology, might say, doksha, okay? Means later again. See you again in this lifetime or the next. It may have a little different connotation to me personally, which was the latter. For me, it's going to be important that I do my very best each and every day. That upon awakening, I have a plan. That plan is to do my very best. My intention is to do my very best. And then begin to take the action of doing the best I can do on any given day that I am gifted the breath of life. Looking forward to next time. Live in harmony with and use the bounty of the land to bring kindness to the world. Doksha, okay?